met me at a low. 'Cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you.
Hello guys, welcome to the vlog. Good morning, and good afternoon. It's actually like 1 o'clock right now. We woke up to the biggest surprise. It was so funny because I woke up and I was just kind of in here. It was about 7 this morning, and I was just relaxing, kind of looking at my phone, you know, reading my Bible, and I heard Nate say, "It's snowing. It's Christmas. Wake up, everybody, it's Christmas." And I was like, what? So I got up and I looked out the window and there was so much snow and it was just coming down so hard. I couldn't believe it. So I yelled to David, get up, get up, get up. You have to come see this. And we were just shocked. We were not supposed to, I had heard nothing about snow. A couple of people had said something about on Facebook, I just saw that live in the area. They were like, oh, it was only supposed to get like flurries or like an inch or less dusting. We have probably a foot of snow out there. It is so snowy. We were so surprised. So it was such a fun way to wake up. Y'all know we love snow. Of course, I don't love it if I have to be out in it, but when we can be home and relaxing and it can be all snowy out there, we just think it's so pretty. We were not expecting it. It was just like a little blessing from God today. So we have spent the last 4 hours watching various church services online. We have a lot of churches we're connected to, family, churches we've been in the past, and we just, you know, the kingdom of God is one big family. The church is one big family. And as we're going through a really hard time right now, you know, with leaving our church and all the uncertainty, it just does our heart good to connect with other believers. And so we watched like 4 different church services and we just really felt a lot of peace. We had actually planned to visit a different church in person today, but with the snow and everything, obviously we didn't do that. But we are very encouraged. We are very, I was real nervous this morning because my video went up that explained what was going on. And, you know, I knew you guys were going to be awesome, but there's always those few people who like to stir up drama. And I'm sure, you know, they're still out there. But we've always said, like, God is our defender. This wasn't anything personal, I don't think. I think it was just God has a different plan for us. And we have always, in our ministry, just prayed like, God, when it's time to move, I pray that you move us, because it's hard to make that process happen. Like, we don't want to just leave a church. We care, we're invested. And so we almost have to be like, you know, God has to start the process for us, because we just don't like starting this process. It's a very painful process and we don't like pain. So we don't usually start the process ourselves. And a lot of times in the past, like I've said in the earlier videos, it's more of a drug out process and it's painful in different ways. And this was just very quick, which I think has been God's mercy for us, because sometimes the drug out stuff is really a lot harder at the end of the day. So we still love our pastor that we served under. He's, you know, we consider him a friend, and God is good. And I know some of the comments today have been like, this isn't fair, and you guys are mad for us, and I understand, but you guys, life isn't fair. I've said that so many times, like, oh, this isn't fair, and I wish like this, you know, this isn't fair. No, it's not fair. But when is life fair? You know, bad things happen, health conditions, job losses, moves, you know, all kinds of bad stuff happen. But if we only serve God when life is fair and, you know, when you can try to make sense out of it, that's not having faith. And we have faith, even though this has been hard. And it's also important to feel sad and grieve the losses. But at the same time, we know our source, and we know who we serve, and we are very encouraged that he will make our way straight. And so we really tried today to just take some time as a family and just band together and pray and worship, and it's been really great. I've drank like 4 cups of coffee. So that's great. And I'm sitting here in my room with the bed completely torn up because Nate was in here. I didn't realize he had took every single blanket off of our bed while we were in here in the living room watching church. He was just, I don't know what he was doing in here, wrecking our bed. So I came in here because it's quiet. We just laid Mark down for a nap. And the kids are just playing. We are set in terms of food and stuff. I don't know, like, there are businesses open in the area, so it's not like the whole town is shut down, but I certainly don't want to drive in this. When you look outside of our front door, you can't even see the road. And I just don't feel comfortable driving in that. And so I'm not going anywhere until things get better. The only thing that's kind of crappy is we have no milk. Like, I have maybe this much milk left because we just didn't know. Like, we didn't know it was going to be snow at all. And so which is fine. Like, we have other things to drink. We can drink water. But Nate has not been happy about the amount of milk that I've let him have today. So I'm trying to save some if we need, for the kids to have some tomorrow. So I still don't know about school. I haven't heard anything. If they're going to cancel school, I would imagine they would probably, just because it's not supposed to, I don't think it's going to melt anytime soon. It's still pretty low temperatures. Like I said, we have like a foot of snow out there. So I have like a tickle in my throat. We have like a foot of snow out there. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I know that the snow plows have been out and stuff like that. So I guess it's just going to depend on that. Lucy said, I don't know what they're going to do, because normally, like, if it's going to snow, they'll send home their Chromebooks with them, and so they can do like virtual learning. They didn't know, like, nobody was prepared for this. And so Lucy doesn't have her Chromebook. Of course, she could use another computer, but I'm sure a lot of the kids don't have their Chromebooks. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. But we're going to play, we'll see. I wouldn't mind having them home for a few days if we have to, until everything's safer. But it's just been really funny. So we will definitely be making snow cream. David, y'all know he loves snow cream. It's basically just sweetened condensed milk over snow, and you just like put a little vanilla in there and just like mix it up. And we have plenty of snow. So that's kind of the plan today. And I'm just going to relax. I'm going to go, we've done our church for the day, and we've had like 4 church services in our living room. It's just been really great. Like I've said though, like it's not a replacement for being at church. And so we will definitely get our kids back in actual service somewhere. But as we're moving on, it's important to keep meeting together, and that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna come out of this stronger than ever, and God will be with us, and He always is. So anyway, I'm gonna go read some of my book. I'm gonna relax for a little bit, and like there's nothing we can do. It's completely snowy out there, so we're kind of forced to take it easy a little bit. And I made everybody flatbread pizzas for lunch. And the kids, I think Nate really liked it. Nate has eaten me out of house and home today. Let me tell you the things Nate has had today. He woke up this morning. He asked for French toast. We gave him French toast and milk. It wasn't 10 minutes after that. He said he was still hungry. So I gave him a cereal bar. Okay. After that, he was still hungry. And so I gave him a huge plate of strawberries that I had cut up. He ate that. And then before like maybe 10 o'clock, he was asking for food again, like looking through the fridge. And so I gave him some Cheez-Its and some water with flavoring in it. And then he went in the cabinet and found a big can of Pringles and ate all the rest. I don't even know how many were in there. I just saw him eating them and they were gone. And then for lunch, he's had this flatbread pizza with some apple juice, watered down. So he has eaten all day. And it's just so funny because he's like going through some kind of growth spurt. I don't know. But I made everybody flatbread pizzas. I haven't eaten yet. I'm going to try to fast a little bit longer. I am not hungry at all. It's 1:30 right now. But when I eat, I'm going to have another one of those buffalo chicken pizzas I made yesterday on the flatbread. I got these like lavash flatbreads from Kroger for like $1.79 for a pack of them, and they make really good flatbreads. So I'm gonna make my buffalo chicken flatbread and put like smashed avocado on it like I did yesterday, and the ranch, the whole 9 yards. And that's what I'm planning on having for like dinner, late lunch dinner. But right now I'm just gonna go relax. I've got some books to read. I've been really behind on my books because mentally, with everything going on, I just have not read them. I haven't wanted to. I've been like, talking, and me and David have been spending a lot of time together talking and hanging out and watching stuff together and stuff like that. So I'm ready to pick my books back up. I'm feeling good. So I'm going to go do that and just kind of hang out on the couch. But you guys definitely come with us today. Whatever we do in this snowy day, we'll show y'all. So thank you guys for all of your support. I wanted to say it again. I'm blown away by all of the people praying, and thank you so much for caring about our family, for praying for us and our kids. You guys are like extended family to us, and I love you so much. And just keep those prayers coming. And we feel them, and we love you guys. The best way to help out my channel is to share it with a friend. Definitely, you can subscribe. That way I come to you. You don't have to go searching for me. And like the videos, comment, all of that stuff really helps. And, I'm so thankful for YouTube, because it doesn't matter where we move to or what we do or where we go, like y'all can come with us. It's not like a job. It's a part-time job for me that I can do anywhere, and I have creativity, and I can work when I need to and not work when I can't, So I'm very thankful for you guys, and I will see you guys back in a little bit. All right, you guys, I actually am making my flatbread pizza, but before I have that, I'm gonna have this big salad. So this is romaine lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes, some yellow peppers, sunflower seeds, a little bit of cheddar cheese, and some fried jalapenos. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna top it with some ranch, and I will see you guys back in a second, and I'll show you my pizza. All right, you guys, so here is my buffalo chicken pizza. Yesterday I put some smashed avocado on top, but today I just left it like it is. So this is a flatbread with buffalo chicken dip spread on it, a little bit of cheddar cheese, and then I just topped it with ranch once it got out of the oven. It's so good. I'm going to eat this, and then I'll probably have a dessert later, but this is like my late lunch. Hey friends. Okay, so it is now like getting close to 7 o'clock. We have done nothing today, really. I mean, we've, I've fed the kids, and, we've hung out and stuff like that, but with the weather being so cold, they did plow even our neighborhood roads. So if we had to get out, we could. Our driveway, we don't even have a snow shovel to like clear our driveway. We probably could still get out if we needed to, but we've just really been inside all day, hanging out. Here comes Mark. What color is that?
Pink.
Pink. Awesome. He's eating some Fruit Loops. I have had like really bad ear pain today. I have no idea. I guess it's just like, I hope it's not going to get infected. I don't know. Like it just has started hurting me this afternoon, and it's so annoying because, and sorry, my phone's going off. Like I can't get past it. So anyway, I'll have to watch that. Hopefully it'll just go away. That's what I'm hoping. We did hear that the kids are on virtual learning tomorrow because of the snow, which I'm not surprised. But they finally just made the call a few minutes ago because they did not know this was going to happen. They did not send the kids home with their Chromebooks. So they're trying to even like scurry around and figure out what to do because all these kids are home without Chromebooks. So we're still waiting to hear from the teachers. Lucy's teacher emailed us and said, we'll let you know when we figure out what we're going to do. So I don't know if they're going to like email us paperwork or if they'll let the kids that have access to computers get on. I'm not really sure. Y'all know how much I love virtual learning. I don't. I hate it. I don't even think Nate has his Chromebook. Like they did not send them home. So this was such a surprise storm. I can't tell y'all the shock I had this morning when I looked out the window and saw all the snow. It was like, am I dreaming? Nate told me, Nate said, it's snowing, it's Christmas. And I was like, oh, okay, so maybe there's a little bit of flurries. And when I looked out there and saw like 6 inches of snow, I was shocked. But anyway, it's been a really good day. It's been like, I feel like every day we're getting a little bit better. We're getting more and more support and love. I've read your comments all day. I've tried to respond to as many people as I could. And I really appreciate all the love and support. And I know if you're not a ministry family or you don't know another ministry family, it can be hard to understand because ministry is different than any other job ever. I do have family in the ministry, but I didn't even know exactly how it worked when I married David. I didn't like go into this life thinking I want to be a pastor's wife. I've never felt like that. I just fell in love with David and I wanted to marry him, and he is called to full-time ministry. And so it's been a lot to adjust to, and I love our life, but this is a hard part of it, is when we plan ourselves and we're really invested and then God moves us. It can be very hard. Okay, this is weird. It says there's back camera motion, but Layla's right here, unless it's like a delayed reaction. I don't see anybody out there. Nate's in the tub right now. Anyway, all right, sorry, it was David out there. He was checking the powderiness of the snow. He said it's starting to melt. I don't know where I was going with this. Yeah, so this is the hard part, you know, where you can't hold back getting connected from people. You can't be scared to get connected because you may have to move one day. But at the same time, it's really painful when you have to move and God moves you. But it also is different than any other job because our whole family is involved. You know, I'm involved at David's job. The kids are involved. It's our home church, everything. And so it's just a different situation than like if he was an accountant or something and he had a job and then we moved. You know, I may not even really know what he does, but our whole family's involved, and it's just hard, but we know that God is going to take care of us, and we know that God will take care of the church too. And anyway, I really appreciate all your love and support, and just like keep those prayers coming. We want to go where God wants, you know, us to go, and we want to hear his voice clearly. I got a few comments today that were just like not understanding why I asked for no advice. And you guys, I know it's hard to imagine if you don't have a YouTube channel, but when you have, usually my videos get over 1,000 views, and you have hundreds of people messaging you and commenting things, it can be very overwhelming. It's not that I don't appreciate you guys. It's not that I don't want to talk to you. It's just that we really want to keep our hearts open to the right thing, and we want God to lead our steps, and we don't want advice from 100, you know, a couple hundred or more people. It just gets to be overwhelming. And you know, you may not know every situation of our life, but God does. And so when you pray, you're praying to the one who knows our situation. You know, we want a church that we're supposed to be at, you know, and David has so many giftings more than just music. So we're not sure exactly what the next step is going to be, if it's going to be another music position, if it's going to be, you know, whatever it is, a different pastor role. So my battery light is flashing, so I think that's my cue to shut up. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support. Hold on. All right, you guys, I changed the battery. Also be praying for the kids as we look for a new job or in church and ministry assignment. We also just want the path to be easy for our kids, to have a good school, to have good doctors and dentists and all the things. And for a church that understands our unique situation. You know, I'm not like most pastors' wives, quote unquote, whatever that means. You know, we have a special needs son, and he will always, all my kids, and especially, you know, Nate has different needs and more unique needs. They will always be my first job. That's what God's called me to be, as a mother. And so, you know, we need the perfect situation where people can understand that. And it's not everywhere. You know, a lot of people don't understand like special needs and all that. So anyway, I know God sees all of this, but if you could be in prayer with us, that would be great. We are excited and hopeful for the future, and having you guys support really does mean everything. And I would have every right to not share this. Somebody said today, why share this if you don't want advice? Well, I'm sharing this because I share my life over here. I want to document this process because I want to show you guys what God does in this like hopeless, what it feels like situation where it's like, I don't know what you're doing, God. I want to show you guys, and I want to show myself, and I want to document this, what God does, because He does have a plan. And, I share my life not for advice, but just to share my journey. And I hope you guys understand that. I think most of you do. So anyways, we are going to go live probably Tuesday night, which I believe is the day that this video is going to go out, right? Yeah, Tuesday night. Or Tuesday, it'll go up Tuesday morning, and then I'm planning on going live Tuesday instead of Thursday. We have some stuff going on Thursday, so Tuesday will just work out better. So I'm planning like right around 9 o'clock Tuesday night, 9 Eastern time. So if you can join, I would love to hang out with you guys for a little while, and it'll be a lot of fun. We'll just chat and talk and all the things. So Tuesday night, that is the 24th, I believe. I will let you know for sure on the community tab. A lot of you guys told me that you had no idea about the live. You were completely clueless. I did mention it in a few vlogs, and I also posted it in the community tab. So make sure that you are subscribed so you're getting that notification. If you're not getting notified, I don't know, maybe unclick the bell and then re-click it and see if that, I don't know why it wouldn't notify you if you have the notifications on, but sometimes YouTube is just finicky like that. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for this. Thank you for watching us today. If you like the video, I need to redo my nails. They're terrible. Well, give the video a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. We'll see you guys tomorrow.